So yeah, it's me. Hello. I know it's been a while, guys, but I've been very busy this year. I say busy this year. Well, I've been focusing on myself, and again with this channel, it's obviously you can expect uploads from time to time, and then I just don't do anything for a while. I have no introduction to this video because it's been so fucking long. You know, normally I say like, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, but that's not that. I don't know what more to say. Anyway, yeah, basically this channel's not dead. I'll just upload when I have the time to, or when I'm in the mood really, or when I have the want or passion to actually edit something. But yeah, this is a very unusual setup, and you will notice I am not in my fucking usual place. I'm actually in my girlfriend's house. Yeah, that has happened since. So, yeah, I've not been in my usual setup to record because, well, I've been staying here for a while. So, yeah, anyway, pretty much since the new year, 2nd of January. I'm out of breath. So, this is a setup. Also, when I sit on the floor, you will not be able to see my head. It's going to be completely cut off, but that is totally fine because the main focus is this. So, yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I'm not doing something that I normally talk about or usually do, but I want to address this set because if people are going to buy this when it's on reduce, I want them to actually decide for themselves whether they think this is actually going to be worth the money or not. So, that's me going away from the camera now because I can't fucking... and I need to be down here for this. This might not be so interesting because my head is cut off. By the way, ignore all the stuff around me. It's a mix of my girlfriend's and my own things. But today, crap, I forgot to do something. Just give me 1 second, guys. Fuck, I nearly had this perfect, nearly. Fucking hell. It's just I need the space, that's all. Okay, that's actually a lot more better. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about this, which is the Mattel Cars Piston Cup Action Speedway, released by Mattel. Already said Mattel. This came out about half a year ago now, 6 to 8 months ago, I think. I don't remember when. And it has recently gone down to $22.99 in Smiths, which is a fantastic price considering this used to be fucking 40 quid. Some places were selling it at 45, which is bloody ridiculous considering what this is. If you don't know what this is, it is a track which is pretty much based off either the Dinoco 400 or the Los Angeles Speedway. I don't actually know what is this supposed to be based off. Hold on. I'm going to look at the box because it might actually tell me because I don't have a clue. Because there's 2 tracks and what this is based off. Going off the winner's circle, I'm going to say it's based off the Dinoco 400. However, if you look at the box art, that does not represent that at all because it's only got the King, Chick Hicks and Lightning McQueen. So if it's those 3, surely it should be the tiebreaker race from the end of the first film. But no. And you've also got Doc as the crew chief, which, you know, is fine for what these 3 cars. But then there's a red pitty here, which looks like a Rusty's pitty, which makes no sense because, well, Doc doesn't know them at this point, and, well, you never knew them because obviously they quit and Guido becomes McQueen's pitty. Anyway, the box art doesn't really make any sense, but I do actually like the box art for this. It's very nostalgic. It screams Cars 1. It does remind me of the stuff that I grew up with as a kid. And then on the back it just shows you what the track actually does, which we will go through in this video. So yeah, this track is over 40 inches long. That's 1 meter basically. So this is about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. which is quite big for a track. And you know, this can be an impressive display piece if that's what you want it for. But if you're buying this for your kid as a toy to play with, I'm just going to come out and say it right now. In my honest opinion, is this track actually good? As a display piece, yes, depending on what you do with it. As a toy for your kid, no. Just a straight up no. We'll go through all these problems throughout the video, and I'm going to test it with other vehicles, which you can see in front of me. There's so many cars. But just straight away, no, this track is not good for a toy for your kid to play with. Now, I have noticed with this track, every single person who has bought this and reviewed it on YouTube, all theirs seem to be different in terms of how it works. Piston Cup Productions, his doesn't work at all. His review made the track look extremely bad, when it turns out his was actually just faulty. Mattel actually contacted him and said, asked him to send out a replacement. But his one just didn't work. His was just faulty. And then there's TY Toy Reviews. I forget the guy's name. Any of you who watch cars content on YouTube, you'll know exactly who I'm on about. He reviewed this track. His worked extremely well. Mine's is kind of in the middle. So I think it's a very hit and miss with this thing right here, which I'm going to come on to. But I will say this right now. If Mattel actually want to make a fucking track where the cars will run on it properly, it has to be a motorised booster. Because this crank shit which they're now doing does not work. Now, I understand why they're doing this now. It's because the health and safety laws have changed, obviously. And motorised boosters, whilst they're amazing, I love them to bits, they're not the most ideal thing for a young kid to play with because they're very loud for a start. They drain batteries very, very quickly, like extremely quickly. I remember the amount of times I had to change batteries on my tracks when I was a kid. And obviously they're extremely fast and the cars get chipped, which to a kid that's not really going to be an issue, but you know, I mean, take this McQueen here for example. You know, I wish I looked after this growing up much more better, but I didn't because I played with him. I've got my original version of this guy, which is completely fucked now. I mean, I'm not even going to get into that, but it is completely fucked. Like, it's in bits. I'm not even kidding. And that will be with me playing with it, but also motorised booster tracks. It does damage the cars, but at the same time it's better because those actually work properly. I've got the Florida 500 track from 2017. I got that off Facebook Marketplace a couple of years ago, and it's a stunning track. I love it to bits. It's very hard to store. I've got it packed away because the thing's 5 feet. It's huge, but it's such a beautiful track and it's a wonderful product by Mattel. But basically, this doesn't work in my opinion at all. This shouldn't even be a thing unless it actually works properly and fucking works with the cars which are supposed to run on this track. Then they shouldn't do crank boosters. Unless this works with the fucking die casts, they should not do this. That's another issue with this I have as well. Is this intended for die cast or is this intended for plastic cars? We're gonna fucking find out. I've already, as you see, I've opened it, I've put it together. I've actually had this for nearly 2 weeks now. You will notice no stickers on it. That's just purely because I couldn't be arsed putting them on it at the time. I actually wanted to test this first to see if I had to take it back. To me, it's good enough. I mean, I'm never really going to play with this. You know, this is going to be a display piece. That's what this will become. But it's fine. I'm not going to bother taking it back. I was happy paying $22.99 for this. I will say this. $22.99 is a good price to an extent. No way this was worth 40 quid. This was not even worth 30 quid. But 20 quid I would say is pretty good for this. Considering its size, and again, you know, well, that's pretty much it. I think the size is the only real thing here that's actually worth the money. But again, we're going to run through it, we're going to test it. Sorry for the long introduction, but I just want to get it over and done with. Are we at 10 minutes? Fuck me, we're at 10 minutes. Sorry guys. Let's actually get into this fucking product. So, it comes with one car, which is a plastic Lightning McQueen, because they don't include die-cast anymore, they're all plastic. I do like this McQueen. He's got a more determined expression. I know you can't really see this. That's because of how far away it is. But again, this isn't reviewing die-cast or cars. This is testing this track and for you to see that if this actually works or not. So yeah, he's got a determined expression, and yeah, he looks pretty good. They've used the Cars 3 body on this, so it's Cars 1 decals of a Cars 3 body, which I do like, because to me that Cars 3 body was way more accurate than the original. You can't really see it in terms of size comparison, but this is longer and slimmer, this is shorter and fatter. Cars fans will know exactly what I'm on about there. But yeah, it comes with one plastic McQueen, which is pretty cool. There is a red pitty, which is not removable, and I forgot to you're supposed to put Doc here, however, I forgot to grab him out of the kitchen. Yes, he was in the kitchen because I basically had to wash some of my cars recently. And I grabbed some here off the windowsill. I fucking forgot Doc because that should go here. So I've just stuck race team here just for show. So yeah, so we're going to get into this and we're going to test it, and I want you to make up your mind. This video is actually more aimed at, it is aimed at collectors, but it's actually aimed at parents who are thinking about buying this for their kid, and it's up to them if they actually want to get this or not. Because funnily enough, when I was in Smith's on the night buying this, there was a woman in the aisle who literally grabbed one off the shelf before me, so she went and bought one. And I'll just say this, later on that night, if they were giving it to their kid that night, their son, their daughter, or who knows, grandchild or whatever, but I'll just say this, if that kid has that track by now, they either fucking loved the find or they were sick of it in 10 minutes. I'll just say that. Anyway, we're going to do a test run with this McQueen first because, that's what the set comes with. So, yeah, let's go. So, I'll run through this and what you can do. So, you can go into the pits, move the pitty around, change the tyres, and go again. That actually fucking worked, and that was perfect, thank God. You have a winner's circle here, which basically you twist this and the car will go into here, and once this gets hit, it'll drop down. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it'll drop down so no more cars can go in there basically. And if it works, McQueen lands in the winner's circle, and that was actually perfect. He landed correctly, which is very good. So yeah, that couldn't have gone better. So that's what the track more or less does. So yeah, he works extremely well on this track, but once we get into die-cast, that's a whole other story. I will have to crank this up again, so give me a second. That is going to get annoying. Okay, so we're going to take off this McQueen and we're going to try die-cast. Let's try the ones that, are from Cars 1 and should actually be intended for the set, because it's based off Cars 1. So it should surely fucking work for Cars 1 Piston Cup racers. Flipped upside down in 2 laps. I'm going to try the same model, try hauling gas. Okay, that's pissing me off. That worked on camera. No, you were not supposed to work on camera. Shit. He did flip off as you saw, but fuck, that was not supposed to work on camera. Shit. Okay, never mind. That is the most amount of laps any car has ever gone on this track that's diecast. I'll just say that. Let's try this again. Try this one, Lee Rifkins. Well, there we go. That was a fucking complete contrast. Not even a lap and upside down already. Yeah, I have noticed this track seems to really hate this model. The Paunchy Wipeout, little Ralph Carlo, hauling gas, Kevin Racing Tire, shift right model. It seems to really hate that one. We'll try one more. My newest one, Paunchy Wipeout. Flipped upside down, though that was a bit slow, so I'll give it another one. And flipped upside down again. Fucking great. Let's try this model, which is the Winford Bradford Rutherford and the Fibre Fuel Dave alternators. Fuck, there's another one. I'm blanked, but it doesn't. It's not important. I need to crank this up again. Again, if you're a Cars fan, you know what model I'm on about. So let's try Winford. Slide it off the fucking track. Let's try Dave alternators. Not even a lap, and fucking flipped upside down already. Let's try him again. And again, away he goes. You know, cars, if you want your cars to crash, this set's good for that, I guess. So again, that model doesn't fucking work. The first time I tried this out, I noticed these model of cars could not do anything at all on it for shit. Those two I just tried could do about 2 laps and then they stopped. However, I noticed this model actually works quite well. So yeah, I think that proves that. So yeah, this model does actually work quite well. The Misty Motorcross, Eugene Carbureski, Ernie Gearson, Krusty Rotor model. Just gonna wind this up again. I'm going to try a slightly older one. I say older one that's a bit chipped. Eugene Carbureski. I'm going to stop there. So yeah, this model actually works quite well on it. So, seeing as it's a good model, let's try 2. Going to chip. Okay, 2 models actually worked on this. Pretty good. That's probably the best demonstration I've seen of this so far. But again, I don't know why this is working on camera. That's fucking annoying me. Now we're going to do this. We'll use this McQueen. You know, say you're a kid and you know you want to have like, you know, a couple of them race. Well, the question is, can this track handle that many? Let's try that. I'm going to do one of each model. Yep, go. No, I just saw that went. Misty just gave McQueen a push. Yeah, that didn't really work at all. I'm going to try it again. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do that McQueen, Misty and Krusty. Didn't sound good. Well, you got a few laps out of it, but not really a lot. Try one of each model again. I'm going to use another one of those. That didn't work because the car wasn't on the track properly. Try that again. Sorry, it's me who's actually messing this up. Let's try this one more time. Ah, that was a shit crash. Jesus Christ. Yeah, again, it really hates this model. As if you haven't noticed that. Okay. Next up, what I'm going to try is I'm going to try a classic Cars 1 McQueen. It's not a regular McQueen. This is a radiator springs like the McQueen, but the axles aren't bent on that, and that's the main thing. So, and it's chipped, so I don't mind using it on here. So let's try it. That didn't work. Great. Well, he's gone. So yeah, I don't think Cars 1 McQueen works on this track either. Next up, I'm going to try some Cars 2 stuff. We'll finally get onto Cars 2. So I want to try World Grand Prix McQueen and Francesco. I think Francesco will actually work well on this track because he's mostly plastic, this one. So, do you know what, we'll test just Francesco first and see how well he does. That didn't fucking work at all. Flipped up this upside down. Let's try that again. No. Okay then, we'll try Cars 2 McQueen. Nope. And, oh shit, we'll try that again. Nope, that didn't fucking work. This is a risk, but I'm going to try both of them. Just crank it up a bit. Okay, Francesco still didn't work. McQueen actually done well that time. Okay, so yeah, I think it's a given. Francesco doesn't actually fucking work on this track. Which is interesting because TY Toy Reviews guy has worked perfectly fine. We're going to try a bit more Cars 2 action. I'm going to try Carlo Veloso and Nigel Gearsley. This is the Ice Racer Carla. This is Nigel Gearsley with flames, but the flames won't affect. It will still, you know, run on the track. So let's give it a go. That was about to chip. Nigel fucking was slow. I'm just going to try him on his own. Yeah, okay, Nigel doesn't work. He actually just stopped right there. It might be the flames making him a bit heavier, or possibly... okay, I can feel it. The flames are just barely touching the side of the track. Yeah, I can feel it. Okay, never mind. The flames are actually stopping that. They're just, it's this part here, they're just, it's slightly slowing them down. I mean, very slightly. Okay. Never mind that. Then we'll try another bar of Francesco because it's not working. We'll just try Carla and McQueen. Let's go. That was working until McQueen flipped upside down. So I think it's a given that these work on it, but the other two don't. Though Nigel, I'll give that a free pass because the flames are barely just touching the side of the track. Obviously, if I used a normal Nigel Gears, which I don't have with me, that would have been fine. I think anyway. Keeping on the theme of Cars 2, I'm going to try cars which are maybe not intended for this track, but, you know, to see how well this track works with other vehicles, you've got to test ones which aren't really meant for it. So I'm going to try Fin Missile and Caputo. This is the Palace Danger Fin, and this is Caputo with flames. So we'll try these. I think Finn will work, but Caputo won't, but we'll give it a try. And with Finn, obviously because he's got the bigger mouth, it might slow him down a bit. I do have regular Finn again, it's in the kitchen, I should have grabbed that, never mind. Okay, there we go. Regular Fin actually worked pretty well on that. That's a good thing. We'll try Caputo with flames. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh wow. Okay, no, he's actually working. He's working quite well on that. I can see how light he's going. Okay. Huh. Well, there we go. Not bad. No, they actually worked pretty well. Maybe the slightly heavier Cars 2 vehicles aren't so bad after all, because those both actually worked. Huh. Didn't expect that. That actually went really nicely. I'm going to be risky and race both at the same time. Sorry, I thought they were about to chip. So that's why I just grabbed it. But as you can see, that actually did work pretty well. Huh. Didn't expect that. These actually work really nice on it. Cool. These are the fucking best ones that have worked. Weird how the ones I expected to work the least on this actually worked the best so far, that is. Huh. Pleasantly surprised by that. I'm not going to be stupid and try something like, you can't see them, they're just out of frame, but I've got Cave Meter and West Finalipus just up on this little TV unit. Not going to try them because that would be fucking stupid. Because they won't work. Though one thing I will try is Paint Mask McQueen. I just want to try a classic Cars 1 body again. Just because my Radiator Springs one is a bit old, obviously. So, though I've got another one here. Actually, we're going to use Dirt Track McQueen just purely because I don't want to try this actually, because this McQueen is very rare. So another one to check. It's the Paint Mask version, which was a chase. However, Dirt Track McQueen, he's been with me for as long as I can remember. So great release. I really hope Mattel re-release this eventually, because Thailand could do a wonderful matte finish on it. I can't believe they've not released that in so long. It's ridiculous. A big issue I'll just quickly say is this track, depending on how you're doing it, I guess, this track, like this piece here, really likes to come detached from these pieces, like these two. This will come detached from these two. It's obviously the crank that's doing it, which is, it's fucking annoying because that shouldn't happen. But anyway, we'll try this McQueen. Okay then, maybe Radiator Springs McQueen was just a bit too old, even though I think I had this guy before Radiator Springs McQueen, but never mind. I guess I played with the Radiator Springs one a lot more. That one's actually got more chips than this one, so I guess I did play with that one more, so possibly bent axles. Okay, I take that back. Cars 1 McQueen works quite well on this, or the Cars 1 body at least. Because there are some Cars 3 McQueens which use the Cars 1 body, so the Cars 1 body works well on this. Next up, we are going to try. We're nearly running out. I'm going to leave what this might actually be intended for last. We'll try some Cars 3 stuff. So we are going to try Jackson Storm. We'll see if he's actually fast on this track. And Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. I thought maybe try and test next gens to see if they're maybe better built for this track. Okay, we'll just do Jackson first. I want to see how well he works. Let's go. Alright, it's pretty fast. Can we get one more? No. Oh, sorry, this orange piece kept like moving, so that's why I just like held in the sign just to make sure Jackson wouldn't stop. Well, Jackson works extremely fucking well on that. Extremely well. Okay, next up we're going to try Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. Flipped upside down, we'll just give her another go. Yep, definitely not built for that track. Okay, I'm going to try her and Jackson together, which is probably not going to work, but... let's go. Well, there we go. I said that probably wasn't going to work. It actually fucking worked. Well, there we go. Well, ain't that a miracle? Okay, so that actually works. Next up, we are going to try, we'll try the trio. I know this isn't Cars Free McQueen, but it's a Cars Free body. We'll try the Cars Free trio. So move this in a bit. I'm going to move some of these cars out of the way because I don't need them for now. Well, not anymore. Okay, that's much better. Right, try all three. Okay, definitely a lot. I think they were probably getting more slowed down. On the way, it'll be the crank that'll be thing them. Well, there we go. All three worked extremely well on that. So maybe this track is better made for next gens. But can it do next gens with slightly bent axles? We'll try that. This is a Tim Treadless I got recently. I don't need this. This is part of a bundle of other stuff. But I will be making a custom damaged version. But let's just see how he does. Okay, maybe it was just his bent axles, but that worked really well. No, as in, even though you had bent axles, it still worked pretty well. Next up, I'm going to try a Cars Free stock car, which is Nitro Aid. Obviously, that's not a name. I don't know the name of this guy. But we'll try a Cars Free stock car. Let that work. Is that sticking out? Nope. We'll try that again. And we'll try that again. Bloody hell. Getting some good crash action here, I'll say that. And again, one more time. Okay, no, I think that I hate some fucking Cars Free stock cars. We'll quickly try and do a next gen versus stock car, but this will not work. Yeah. Next gen wins. Yeah, I think the track hates Cars Free stock cars, or maybe the bent axles on this one. I'm not too sure. But that was not working at all, as you saw. Okay. Next up, I'm going to try just Jackson and McQueen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and multitask here. I'm going to try and keep fucking... Oh, let's move that in a bit. I'm going to try and keep cranking this up and put McQueen in the pits. We'll just try and multitask. And then after that, we'll try one more lot, and then that's the end of this video, which is now 40 minutes. Bloody hell. I didn't intend for this to be so long, but well, there you go. Hopefully this does well on YouTube. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Shit, my finger hit one of them, so try that again. So actually, I'm going to take a meter out of here so I can hold this better to crank that up. Let's try that again. Crap, that was near perfect. McQueen fucking flipped upside down. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, here we go. Ah! Bloody hell. Jackson got stuck. I'm gonna keep trying this. God, McQueen went backwards. I'm gonna do all that again, but that did work really fucking well, which is excellent. I'm just gonna try and get McQueen to go in the winner's circle without Jackson. That fucking thing didn't flip up. The problem is with this flip, this yellow flip, you have to like be very careful twisting this. So actually, look, I just done it normally there and it fucking clicked into place. But you know, why do things work on camera? It's annoying. No, because sometimes this won't go up. You have to be very gentle, which again is a bit irritating. And again, we'll try that winner circle. Again, that did not work. We'll try it again. I'm going to keep trying. Fuck, that was so close. So fucking close. It worked, but Jackson fucked it. Stop that there because the thing didn't go up. Try that again. Sorry, they started to slow down and Jackson done a flippy. There we go. And McQueen went into the fucking winner's circle nearly perfect. That'll fucking do. I'm not doing that anymore. There we go. McQueen, fucking supreme. Jackson, no. Anyway, sorry, I'm acting like a kid. But this is working on camera, which is a fucking miracle. I bet you as soon as I turn it off, this will not work. Anyway, that worked there. That was good. Okay. Before I finish the video, because this has been ongoing for fucking forever now, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try what I think this set might actually be intended for. And that is plastic vehicles. Now, I don't have a lot with me. I've only got 4 with me. I've got a Rusty's Racing Centre McQueen that's in a bag. But I'm going to try it with these 3. So we're going to try the McQueen. Came with a set, obviously. Colour Changers Jeff Corvette. And Cave McQueen. So, yeah. But I'm also going to try this J Limo lenticular diecast because he's pretty fucking light. He actually feels like plastic. So, he is diecast, but he's extremely light. So, he might work well on this. So, yeah, we'll see how well plastic ones do on this. Whoa! Ah, shit. Jeff got stuck, but McQueen's literally about to flip. Literally flipped over. I didn't mean flip as in, you know, turn upside down. I just meant like flip as in jump up. But no, he actually flipped over. Well, there we go. So as you can see, I was going to say, as you can see, these work on it quite well, but no, they just both flipped upside down. We'll try that again. Ah, that wasn't clipped in, that was the issue. Right, we'll try them again. Well, as you can see, plastic cars work extremely well on this. I'm going to chuck in a slightly heavier one, Cave McQueen, but I might actually test him first to see if he'll work. Yep, he's working pretty well. Right, let's try 3. Here we go. We have our first crash on the track, I suppose. Jeff got stuck in the launcher. Whoa, bloody hell. Try that again. It ran out pretty quickly, but that did work, as you can see. well, as you can see, Cave McQueen flipped off, but it did almost work with 3 plastic vehicles. I think it's just because Cave McQueen might be a bit too heavy. But as you saw, I was trying to like have I was trying to have all 3 of them running cranking at the same time, but it nearly worked. Cave McQueen did go off. And I tried to be experimental there with putting J-Limo in. We're going to try J-Limo, and then we'll try all 3 of them, and then we'll end this video. Right, let's see if lighter die casts are any good on it. Nope, because they just flipped on the side. We'll try that again. Flipped on the side. We'll try that again. Okay, yeah, this track definitely hates him. Right, we'll try all 3. And we'll stick better on here to end it off properly. Yeah, that didn't work with J-Limo at all. Well, there you go. I'm done testing everything I wanted to on this. So the question is the Piston Cup Action Speedway worth it? Well, it depends on what you get. You know, if you actually get one that also, oh sorry, I've just realised something. You guys may have noticed I was putting my hand here. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, I'm tired. I didn't clock I was doing that on camera. Bloody hell, that was not good. I'm just itching my belly. Apologies. That would have looked so wrong. I'm so sorry. But that won't be getting cut out because, well, I am not fucking editing this in the slightest and then processing the whole thing. This was a whole big one take video, and to be honest, you haven't probably watched until the end anyway. So anyway, apologies about that. So again, the question is the Piston Cup Action Speedway worth the money? It depends on what you get with your crank booster, if it works well, if it doesn't work well. As you will have seen on camera, most of these actually worked quite well. Surprisingly, most of these actually worked quite well. I've got a few crash casualties over there, which I'll get after the video. But it surprisingly worked in a way, mostly. However, there were some that obviously didn't work, and some, you know, were doing better than others. Also, if you are wondering, yes, you can connect this to other on-the-road play sets. I've got the dinosaur one here, the dino part one. I'm not going to bother doing that because I think it'll be pointless. But is this worth $22.99? As a display piece, I would say yes. As a toy for your kid to play with, I'm going to say no, because if you're even spending that amount of money on a toy for your kid to play with, you're going to want it to work and be functional to a certain degree. You know, you want this thing to actually do what it's supposed to do and, you know, fucking work. But again, from what I've seen in videos and all that, this is very hit and miss, this track, which is a fucking shame because, I mean, what it's based off is amazing, obviously. You know, the first 15 minutes of that film is so iconic and is burnt into my brain forever. But I'm going to say no, it's not worth it. If you are still thinking about buying this from Smith's for your kid or as a display piece, I'd say for 22 quid it's pretty good for a display piece to use, but for a kid for your toy, a toy for your kid, no. I'm going to straight up say no, it's not worth it. Personally, if you're going to buy this for your kid, still, after watching this video, if you have, I would wait until this goes down to 15 quid. Because there's so many of these kicking about in Smiths, I think this will still be here when they do another price reduction on it. So I say when it goes down to 15 quid, I would pick one up. But on the whole, I've not put the stickers on it, but presentation wise, it's okay. I think it can be a really good display piece depending on what you do with it. I've got a few ideas for it. In terms of a toy to play with, it's hit and miss. It did actually work on camera, which is a fucking surprise, because that was not the whole point of this video, to make it look good. Nor was it to make it look bad, actually. It's not to make it look good or bad, it's just to show you, as the viewers, what this track can be and what you could be getting yourself into if you decide to buy this for your kid. That was the whole point of this video, and the whole purpose of it. It was to show, you know, again, what you're getting yourself into. That was the whole point of this video, and me making it. So, on the whole, twisted over. On the whole, I would say, again, display piece, yeah, it's worth the money, $22.99 as a toy for your kid. Oh God, no, absolutely not. That fuck hell, no way this was worth 40 quid when it came out. Fucking absolutely not. I cannot believe that's how much this was when it came out. Because it's just plastic, mostly plastic. You know, I mean, if this was a motorised booster, 40 quid, absolutely fair enough. That's completely fine. I would say that would have been pretty, maybe a bit too steep. Prices have gone up, so I'd say that would be decently worth it. But 40 quid for fucking crank booster and plastic, and the stickers. Don't get me into the stickers. I've not even put them on, but there are 16 stickers on this piece alone. This piece right here has 16 fucking stickers. That is bloody ridiculous. They really expect a child to sit there and have the patience and put them all on. It's ridiculous. Just put that back on. Just make sure that worked correctly. Yeah, stickers is bloody ridiculous in the set, but again, obviously it's up to you, the viewer. The viewer. It's up to yourself if you want to buy this or not. Of course, it's totally up to yourself. It's your own decision. Me, I meant to buy it. I did plan on buying it, and I was happy enough paying $22.99. And I will admit, when I was testing it and that, I felt ripped off. But now, seeing as it's now working on camera, I actually had a lot of fun doing that. So hit and miss, I suppose. But I'd say as a display piece, it's good for $22.99. As a toy for a kid, absolutely not. So again, if you still plan on buying this for your kid, wait until it's 15 quid at least, I would say. Because, it seems like this set was not intended for Piston Cup racers, but other stuff. Now, I guess other stuff is good, but this is a Cars 1 track. It should be made and tested for all this shit, but mainly Piston Cup racers, because that's what it should be for. Obviously, I've not tried the actual free cars on this, which should go on it, which is, again, the Queen, the King, and Chick X. That's just purely because I don't have a King or a Chick X with me, and my girlfriend doesn't have a King or Chick X yet, because she's collecting cars as well. So I don't have any in my possession right now. So they're both back at my home, my house. So I couldn't do that, unfortunately, and I won't be able to do that until I get my hands on them. So yeah, again, this video has just hit the 1 hour mark. Bloody hell, God! I don't expect people to fucking watch this. If there are cars people, if there are Cars fans who are going to search this up on YouTube and actually sit down and watch this for an hour, thank you so much, because that means the world to me. But I don't expect people to sit through the whole of this video, but it's fine. I've rambled on way too much. Again, I just wanted to make this for, say there's a kid who's asking their parent or their guardian or whatever, like, oh, hey, I really want this track, and say they're a parent who actually uses their brain. That's not meant to be offensive, but just say they go, let's see if this track actually works. They go on YouTube, they search up a review of it, see PCPs. That doesn't count because, again, his was faulty. We're going to see TYs and they're like, okay, it actually works quite well. What about those people who are in the middle, which is what my track is basically? Again, it's very hit and miss for this crank booster. So again, that's why I wanted to do this, to show to people what they're getting themselves into. And again, to decide for yourself whether or not you want to buy this for your kid, or if you're a collector, if you want to buy it as a display piece but also play with it. That was the whole point of this video. But again, on the whole, display piece, yep, worth the money. Kid, a toy for your kid, absolutely not. If you're gonna buy this for your kid, still wait until it's £15 at least, because well, it's better spending £15 on something that they might stop playing with in 10 minutes time. Because if I was a kid, I'll just say this right now, I've totally forgot to say this throughout the whole video. If I was a kid and I had this, well, I was a kid, but say this came out when I was a kid, right? Okay, if this came out when I was a kid, right, and my crank booster was like this, off camera, or didn't fucking work at all, I would hate this. Because I want to play with it and, you know, like, I mean, to be honest, I think you're probably better off just going like this. You know, like, yay, vroom vroom, ka-chow. You're probably better off doing that, actually, but again, you're not going to hold like 4 cars and do that, so, you know, you actually want this crank booster to work for that. But if this came out when I was a kid and, you know, had the faults and issues and it did, I would have been fucking outraged with this and would have been so fed up with it in probably 10 minutes time. So yeah, can we just go back to the days of not crank boosters, god, can we just go back to the days of motorized boosters, please? Yes, I know they're a bit dangerous and there's a reason why they've stopped doing them, but at least those worked. They actually work. This doesn't. This is shit. This is the worst part of this entire set. That the thing which is supposed to make this thing work, no, because I mean, that's fine. Even though that yellow hinge is annoying, that's obviously fine. That's fine, and you know that's fine. And, there goes McQueen. Then the pity, you know that's all completely fine. But again, it's this. The main thing that's supposed to make it work is hit and miss. This is the biggest problem with the set, because it doesn't fucking work half the time, or depending on. Well, it seems like everyone's set is different, but it's hit and miss with this fucking thing. Anyway, just please motorised boosters again, Mattel. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up because this has been going on for fucking forever, and I have things to do. But yeah, I guess this is me back, guys. Sort of, in a way. This won't be the only cars video that's going to be coming to the channel. I'm actually planning on doing a couple because, well, I've really been back into it the last couple of months, and I've gotten a lot of cool shit as well, so I would like to show that off. So I'm going to start vlogging my hunts and, you know, other stuff. KSF has just been listed on Smith's website, so I'm going to jump down there today to see if I can find anything from it. I'm after the Viewscene racing tracks the most, but I'm going to start vlogging stuff and, you know, showing you, you know, stuff that I haven't got from Smith's, like say from eBay or Vinted. You know, I'll show it in the video, like, oh, I got this recently, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, there's going to be more cars content coming. I think that's going to be my focus for a while. Yes, I know Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who still, don't worry. There's a bag over there actually with Doctor Who stuff in it. There's 2 car singles on top, but the majority of, actually, okay, maybe there's more cars in there, but never mind. I still love Doctor Who, guys, don't worry, but I'm just more into cars right now. So I think it's gonna be my focus. I'm not turning the channel into, you know, a cars channel. Don't be off put by that, or don't stay away from, you know, the channel because of that. It's just what I'm into right now and what I'm focused on, so I want to make content about that and, you know, express stuff. I think I will show off the stuff I bought cars wise off the last couple of months, but you know, just quickly showcase that in the video. I'm thinking about vlogging monthly, like my car stuff, because I don't see the point in like jumping down to Smith's today and then checking the pegs and then uploading that video, like, you know, fucking, well, immediately, and then like filming the next time I'm in Smith's and then uploading that. It's no point making it separate videos. I might as well just make it into, you know, a monthly thing, or maybe every couple of weeks, or maybe every per case. Actually, that might be a good idea. So wait for case G to, is it G? E, F, G? Yeah, wait for G to come out in Smith's. and then that way everything I've recorded from KSF to up to then, I can put that on YouTube. That's a whole month, pretty much, because these cases are coming up monthly. Anyway, that's ideas for the channel. Again, I will get back to Doctor Who content eventually, of course, but again, I'm just more into cars right now. So, yeah, I've just realised 2 main classic characters are on the track. There's that stupid made up pity, but there you go. 2 classics, Lightning McQueen and Mater. I just realised that. That's quite nice. The 2 main characters and best buds. Anyway, I think that's a good note to end the video on. I'm going to wrap up here, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Or this has just gone on forever, to be honest. I think this might be the longest... Yeah, this is the longest video on my channel. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've really got to say. I have to stand up now to turn off the camera, which is going to hurt because I've been sitting down for so long. Oh! Just come over. So yeah, oh, the camera's actually gone down. Oh, we can put it up now because I don't need it to be down anymore, actually. There we go. Hello. You have not seen my face for over an hour. I bet you are happy with that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap this up now. This track is kind of good, kind of not. But yeah, sorry for this being over an hour. But I ramble on, in case you have never noticed that. I'm still rambling on now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, folks. Hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all soon. It's not what I usually say. It's not how this channel rolls. Usually how it goes is... Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye. My finger's not near the fucking presser. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay, now I'm rambling. I won't go now. Sorry, it's just been ages since I've done this. I say a lie, I've just done it 20 seconds ago. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.